What is slang that is used nowadays that you absolutely can't stand? TBH, none of it. Language evolves, gets used vastly differently by the younger generations, a lot of it disappears by the time they grow up into adulthood, but some stays. In 20 years, they'll be having to put up with their teenage kids using words they can't stand, ironically misusing or completely misunderstanding the use of others, and realize they now sound just like their parents. Fascinating watching it all play out if I'm honest. I love using out-of-use words juxtaposed next to new terms, like tots keep the tuppence proof, in it. Love the WTF era are you from, upside down face. I'm just here for the vibes or anything vibe related. To be fair, I understand what it's supposed to mean, but it also feels so completely made up, and it especially enrages me when substituted for a perfectly good, tangible noun-verb rationale. For example, I didn't go because the vibes were off. What the fuck does that mean? Were you feeling anxious? Sick? Just decided you didn't feel like it? Those are perfectly valid reasons. Just say that. Edit unless you use this excuse for not going to work, then fuck that. Older person here. See, older generations are supposed to think new generation slang is dumb as a pile of rocks, but unlike previous eras, since different ages of people all use the same internet, we're exposed to it way more each day than our grandparents would have unless they were secondary high school teachers or lecturers, I guess. Having said that, mid is just the dumbest fucking word ever. I'm starting to get really annoyed with Zeus. I was fine with it when it was an Among Us reference and just meant someone acting suspiciously, but recently I've noticed the kids I work with using it almost as a subtle way to call another kid gay as an insult. When I try to talk to them about it, they claim innocence, but they're not sneaky at all. 37M with an unpopular opinion here. Slang that frustrates me says more about me than it does about the next generation. My generation made this language our own and had some fun with it, and as a father I'm glad the next gen does too. It's a living language, and we're evolving. Good on them. Keep going, kiddos. Cringe. Cringe is a verb. The adjective is cringeworthy, but the youngest two generations are too interested in hacking our language to pieces instead of learning it. It's doublespeak from 1984, but none of them would know because they can't seem to read anything longer than 280 characters. I'm not sure if it applies here, but I really hate it when people misuse and overuse the word literally. It makes me lose my mind. Also, I really don't like the word bro after every damn word. It makes whoever says it sound stupid. Also don't like let's go. Okay, I'm done. Literally to mean figuratively. Woke to mean anything remotely liberal. Antifa socialist communist fascist to mean politician I don't like. Edit also, and I was like and then he was like, once upon a time we said, so I said and then he said. I won't say I can't stand it because that feels like a really immature reaction, but I have no idea WTF skibidi is supposed to mean as a slang word. I'm aware of the skibidi toilet videos and memes, but what does it actually mean for something or someone to be skibidi? Anything that the younger generations think they come up with, when there is already a perfectly good term or word already in existence that means the exact same thing. It just makes them look really simple-minded. For example, chuggy. Mean contrived? No worries. When someone is paid to do something for you, and you ask them order, your room, your car valet, they say to you, no worries. Am I really a bother? And you grace me with a no worries. Really? Am I bothering you? I work with some Gen Z and Alpha kids and the only thing that's bothered me so far is skibidi. Sometimes one of them overuses cringe, but I'm 35 and have said things are cringy for like 10 years so I can't complain about that one too much. Glizzy. Apparently it's a hot dog. And fuck you to whoever started that. I hate you and I genuinely hope you die. I hope you get dragged down a gravel road behind a Mack truck, rolled over into a ditch, and eaten alive by rabid raccoons. Drip. I'm on board with everything else, including Riz, although I'm fuzzy on what that means. No cap? Sure, I can get my head around that. Slaps? Gotcha. Drip. At no point in human civilization is drip a positive thing. When someone says, this needs washed or, the screen needs wiped or, his fingernails need clipped. Is it to be that difficult to insert? The mixing of present tense and past tense makes my vital fluids curdle. None of it. If I'm too old to understand it, I just go on not understanding it and move on with my life. And that's probably for the best. Nobody wants to be the 33-year-old guy trying to sound like a youth. The new bad one I see on TikTok is glazing. Say anything nice about it someone? Glazing. Really like that person's shirt? Glazing. Know a lot about something? Glazing. Young people don't like liking stuff. I'd say gaslighting is slang for Zoomers even though it is a real word. It's basically used for any instance when someone disagrees with you and puts up any argument at all against your point or beliefs. I feel modern slang is not nearly as bad as some of the cringy 80s-90s attempts at a new cool while I was growing up, such as choice, mint, boss, tight, uck. Hated my contemporaries for using those. I can't stand ion. It's not ion in the science term anymore. It's I don't and never ion, it's always ion. It's all over social media and I'm pretty sure it used to mean another news giant. Fucking hate this word with a fiery, burning passion. Riz I can get behind, because then I can say I'll riz him with my tism, but giant is just so dumb. Edit punctuation. Not sure if this qualifies as beater for a specific type of t-shirt. As a survivor of domestic abuse, this enrages me. It is said so easily without thinking about meaning. It's giving. That part that drives me nuts is they don't finish the sentence. Like they could say it's giving creepy vibes but instead they just say it's giving creepy. It's not slang but I fucking hate when people end every question with, or no? Wanna go to the store or no? Wanna drink or no? It's fucking implied. Stop saying it. Not much. I appreciate the new slang for what it is. In theory, we older gens are not supposed to like or understand it. Seems like they hit the target. No cap. Yes queen. I don't understand the logic. I thought younger generations millennial hate the rich and powerful yet they want to be called someone like that. As a 40s-ish gay guy, I've been on dates with guys from 20s to 50s who refer to their assholes as a bussy. Just the usage of that word makes me gag. I'd give this counts by the skull emoji, skull. Zoomers use it a lot and it feels really mean-spirited. To me it represents cringing at someone, or laughing at them. I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now what end with isn't it anymore and what's it seems weird and scary. It'll happen to you. It's not the slang I can't stand, it's the utter inability to actually pronounce words instead of slurring and babbling. So like every single rapper post 2019, I'm in my 40s. So I hate all slang, then as soon as it is no longer current I will find myself using it, and hate myself for being unable to stop myself. FR that she is fire no cap. Yak I got that risk cause I got that trip. Your she is mid FR father your she based in yak him the goat. Afiki, I bet dog. I'm sorry but I am not using goon or gooning to refer to a pervert. It is solely reserved for lower level gangsters between the 1920-1980s. This thread again? Goddamn Reddit is stuck in some sort of feedback loop where people see how many upvotes the one yesterday got and try it again. Not necessarily slang per se, but does anyone under the age of 25 not say the word like at least a dozen times in regular conversation? Dagnabbit, Consarnet, Weisenheimer, Muffin Walloper, Happy Cabbage. I can't stay current with these kids and their fast-moving trends. It really do be that way or it's for me. I also realize these are more of phrases than slang but hell does it piss me off. Slang from decades ago that white people recently discovered and ran into the ground to fuck around and find out or simp or Seuss based. Always found it annoying and usually would run across it in stupid, lazy comments. Hopefully it's mostly outdated now. Saying cap. My stupid youngest brother says it all the time when he thinks I'm lying, and it makes him sound even stupider. Believe it or not, slang is actually the way language evolves. If it weren't for slang, we'd all still talk like Shakespeare. I hate when people say cuh instead of cuz or cousin. It doesn't sound cool. It sounds like you don't know how to talk. TBH I don't mind any slang. It's funny to watch it develop and change. I might not use all of it but that's pretty normal. Cringe isn't that cringe. Seuss is a little Seuss. Drip is fi-fi. Slaps smacks and smacks slaps. And good songs are bops. Sulfur as hell. On top of it not making sense, as a 36-year-old this will always mean age, sex, location to me. Sticking out your giant for the Rizzler. You're so skibidi. You're so phantom tax. I just wanna be your Sigma. When people say it's giving me the ICK or even worse. It's yucking my yum. Just sounds so fucking stupid. Ship. In my old mind, whenever someone says they're shipping people, I automatically think where? Maybe not slang, but based off or based off of. It's based on. Based off makes no sense. Yeeted. I work with kids and the fact that they don't understand that throw as a word baffles me. Drip. As a man over 40, if I say drip when I'm talking about my pants, it's not anything good. My partner has a pejorative I use to a lot of words. She's 52 and I want to tear my ears out. This morning on the radio I heard cost of, which is supposed to mean cost of living. Just no, all of it, From literally to no cap to blue to Riz. I hate all of it. Why can't we talk normal? Body count. If you ask me that, I'm going to tell you how many people I hate it when one of the women at my senior citizen center calls me with, "Hey bo dot." I know people probably hate it, but when I 8 or 12 yo, use yit it just cracks me up. Bro. It's every other word. I'm not your bro, we ain't family, and I ain't adopting you. It's not that I can stand it, but Loki has lost all meaning as far as I can tell. All of it. If something isn't radical or far off, then I don't want to hear about it. That meaning okay or yes. Seriously, children. You can't even go to casinos legally. It's all fine. Hating on slang younger folks use as a sign of being an old asshole. I get vaguely irritated by saying that a song slaps, but I couldn't tell you why. I can't stand it when people say "bra the damn time." Annoys the piss out of me. Why do you stick your yacht in the rizzle or so skibidi with phantom tax in Ohio? Using body count to refer to how many people you've had sex with. So creepy. Slay, it's just so over the top and stupid. Just use normal language please. I thought this was old slang, but I heard someone say it recently, so no one knows how to use the word literally. That, or saying a literal. All slang comes and goes. I guess I don't care enough to hate any of them. Moment is in, it's giving a red lip moment. They. Absolutely hate, they. I'm instead of I'm going to. It fucking infuriates me. I'm okay now. Karen, it makes me feel sorry for people who are actually named Karen. This post must be triggering for anyone who works in a middle school.